going to be my TBR for March, the Odd Ones Book Club book choices. And this month is Diversity Month. I'm really excited about this one. I recently got a book specifically for this video, and then I chose another, actually one that I was looking forward to the most this month, because there are so many books that of the diverse variety that I've been wanting to read lately. I've really been wanting to branch out to different topics, but especially this one, because I feel like I have actually read a lot of diverse books with just character development in general is really important to me in books, and I think that it helps a lot with my development of myself. So this is one that I'm really excited to read about. But first, this month I actually have two books that I am sort of anticipating, I guess. I have one that I'm anticipating more than the other, but it's the book that I'm not anticipating as much is not one that I don't like, or that I think that I will dislike. I just think that it will be a more complex read for me. So anyway, we'll get into that once I tell you what it is. But first, we're going to start off with the book that I am anticipating to read, and that is The Matchmaker's List by Sonia Lally. It is about an Indian American immigrant named Raina, who is, I think she's 29 years old. She's a successful businesswoman, and she has always gotten along with her grandmother very well. They've always clicked very well, and her grandmother's always been very supportive of her and her journey in life and her sort of more modern look on her situation and her sort of modern perspective, I guess, into life with their culture. But her grandmother kind of starts to push a little bit as she gets older, and she's coming upon her 30th birthday, and she decides to set her up with all of these eligible bachelors, and Raina's basically not really for it. She's as she's set up on all these blind dates, she kind of tries to change the rules a little bit without her grandmother knowing, and kind of go against her wishes and like lie to her essentially. So this is just like this one looks like a cute like lighthearted romance that's gonna be really good. But also I'm really excited to see Raina and her character development, and her kind of trying to balance like her modern day culture, her modern perspective with her grandmother and her culture, and kind of trying to balance the two of those. But then I have The Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl about Harriet Jacobs. This is an autobiography. This is an autobiography about Harriet Jacobs. This is set in the 1800s about Harriet, who is a young slave girl in North Carolina, state of being constantly degraded for her race, her color, and having to kind of rise up above this and kind of find her own self-worth in a world that is so like jaded and so judgmental and closed off from her story of struggling for freedom. She becomes an abolition activist, and it tells her story of her moving past slavery and getting into who she is and who she wants to become, and how she wants to help fight for other slaves and other people of other people of color. And I just think that this one is, I really am anticipating this book. Actually, this is one that has been on my TBR forever, and I am really looking forward to this book. The only thing is, I think it's going to be so complex, and it's going to be one that I'm going to be so drawn into the story, but it's also very tiny print. It's going to be a very long read, so I think that this one is going to be a lot more to like focus on and absorb. And yeah, I feel like this one's going to be obviously more hard-hitting because this is a true story. This is a fiction story, and it's like a lighthearted romance, obviously. I'm also currently reading the series of When Dimple Met Rishi. I just finished the first book the other day. So I've been reading a lot of diverse books right now, but When Dimple Met Rishi, I held off on reading this book for so long. I'm not sure why, but I just read it. It was so good. I have the second book too, so I'm going to start that one soon, so I'm so excited. But yeah, I don't know why I held off on reading these for so long. I checked it out once, I just never read it, but I am really looking forward to reading all of these books, getting really into all of the diverse novels that I have picked out for this month, and I'm so excited for this book club and just like how it's progressing. I feel like this is month 2 and it's already like, I feel so good about it. I feel like I've learned a lot, and yeah, it's just going great. So I hope that you guys will participate as well. If you are, let me know how it's going, what you're reading, everything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you are having a great week. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!